This week, I'm at the Park and Ride in Durham, ready to explore Durham Cathedral, and it's unreal. There's even a full-scale Lego replica made from over 300,000 pieces, wandering around the city, dipping into shops, taking in the architecture, grabbing some Oogie Boogie wings, which were mad, before heading off to find a park up for the night, which doesn't go to plan at all. Now, like I said, I am in Durham. I'm going to go check out the city. I'm just parked up in the lovely big Park and Ride, as you can see. Beautiful spaces just for, you know, I assume it says motorhomes there, but they are massive spaces. There was a sign down here that said like car and trailer, like caravan things. So yeah, they're all parked up there. I'll figure the what three words out in a bit. But apparently this is free to use. If you're going to be using the service, the Park and Ride service, I think you can get a day ticket for like £2.20, then your parking's included. How good's that? I think it runs from 7 till 7. I think they can or do lock the gates, so you can't stay here or anything like that, but you can get into the city pretty easy from here. And the parking, yeah, I think there's like over 350 spaces. I do love these Park and Rides. I mean, if every town just offered a Park and Ride, not only is it great for people with cars and all this and that, so they don't have to get into the city and congest the city, but it's great for us, you know? It's great for big vehicles. We can then get into the city, and if they let us stay in them for a night or two, for a fee, of course, I'm happy to do that. It makes it win-win, right? Because we're happy to go in for a couple of days and spend a bit of cash having a little look around. £2.20 all day return. How good's that? This is fantastic. That bus driver, she was so diamond. She gave me a pocket guide and everything, and she's wrote on the map where to go and that, because I thought I'd messed up. So I went in there, entered my registration, and then it gave me a ticket, and I thought, hang on, is that to go put in the windscreen? Have I just paid for parking and not bought a bus ticket? But no, apparently this is my bus ticket. So I asked her, I was like, I think I've messed up. And then she said, like, if I'm local and that, and I said, no, I'm not. So then she took a couple of minutes to explain places to me and that, and where she drops me off, there is a little bit of a walk to the cathedral, which I want to go see the cathedral. You know me, I love a bit of grand architecture. She said that there is a bus to get you up the hill. I said, oh, is it a big hill? I love it. I love the accent and everything and the words. She said, oh, it's a bit canny. It's a canny hill. So she showed me which bus I can get to get up the hill, and then I might walk down. But we'll have a look. But yeah, I said, oh, there's quite a lot of history here, isn't it? She said, oh, it's packed, it's full of it. But yeah, on the bus, £2.20. Now the last bus, she said, is about 5 to 7 to get back. Obviously it's going to be completely pitch black by then. I don't know if that means that I can then stay in the car park. I'm not too sure. So that might be one to try. I'll have a little look when I come back. I might talk to the bus driver, see if that's possible for me to stay in there. And yeah, we'll have a little look. But all right, I'm going to enjoy my bus ride and look at my little pocket guide. Thank you. Right, that was Jo, the bus driver. She was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I was meant to get off on the other side, but then she just told me that I've got off here, which it just goes to the roundabout, spins round, and it's on the other side of the road. I can now get the 40 or the 41, and it will take me to the cathedral, take me up the hill, so I might as well stay here, right? So this is going up the hill now, and yeah, it's quite a big hill, so this is definitely a good service to grab if you don't want to walk. I'll walk down. I don't think I'll walk up. Definitely worth getting the bus straight up the hill and then taking a nice walk down, I think, because there's lots of little shops and it's very old, narrow streets. So yeah, that's going to look great. But look at this. So this is the Cathedral Church of Christ, Blessed Mary the Virgin and St Cuthbert of Durham. It says it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a place of worship, welcome and hospitality for almost 1,000 years. Now, I'm sure there's a lot more history inside. I've just been told by one of the volunteers that there is a service on in the main church today, so I won't be able to go in that part. So yeah, that's a bit of a pain. And I've been told there's no filming or photography inside, which it's the first time I've ever heard that in a cathedral. I can understand like services and like weddings, funerals, and you know, all different actual services. I won't film them, but to not be able to actually film inside, that's a bit. I don't know if that's just being a bit overprotective or what, because yeah, it's everyone can see it, right? It's free to all. I mean, that's what it's for. So yeah, a bit of a strange one, but I'm going to go in and see what's going on. So there is a service going on, and I fully respect that. I'm not going anywhere near that. I just spoke to a lovely lady and asked her if I was okay to film. I got my phone out and then showed her that, and she said that's fine, as long as you're not doing anywhere near the service or anywhere near, because there's lots of children doing choir service and things. St. Cuthbert, Bishop of Lindisfarne, is buried here in the crypt further down the other end. But yeah, this place has got some serious history to it. It really has. What I'm in now is the Galilee Chapel, which was added in the 1170s. You guys know I love these places for their architecture, their age, and their grandness. I really do. I'm not into the religious stuff, each to their own. But like, when you look at these things, these places like this, like when you look at this, I mean, built so long ago, but they had such vision. And I mean, there's a lot of symmetry, there's a lot of symmetrical shapes and designs, and so long ago, yet they were so with it and so advanced. I remember when I was in France with Pete, he loved a door. He loved a door. This is a proper door, old. He'd love that. It's such a shame that there's well, it's not a shame because it's a nice service and they're singing, you know, wonderful and that. But it's a shame I can't go in and see the main part. I didn't look. It's a running theme with me, isn't it? Not looking. I don't know if it was online, I assume it was. But yeah, a bit of a shame. But it looks incredible in there, it really does. So this bit I'm in now is called the Cloisters? Cloister? I'm getting that wrong, and I apologise if I've offended anyone. But this was built in the 11th century, and it's like 4 covered walkways. So yeah, I mean, we use it so we can get around, but it was used back in the day so they could get around the monastery without getting wet. And the monks would sit and meditate and yeah, do what they do. I've definitely been in worse looking cafes, 100%. Look at this. Now they've got, yeah, teas, coffees and all things like that. Then you can get sausage sandwich, bacon sandwich. What is it? Yeah. Omelette and a side salad, $7.25. So not too bad. What's baked beans on toast? Oh yeah, menu. Soup and sandwich of the day, $8.25. Jacket potato, $7.50. That's not bad, is it? I mean, you know, I suppose it's, you know, part of it's going to keep the upkeep of the place. So, yeah, not too bad at all. And like I say, I've been in worse looking cafes than that. I have to say, out of all the cathedrals I've been to and big, you know, grand architectural buildings I've been to, this is a pretty awesome gift shop, if I must say so myself. It is, not only is it a stunning setting, but it has got endless amounts of stuff to look around. I just see a group of students and they put their phone, leant it on the little ledge there, and they were taking a picture here, right? And then people walking past and they put it on a timer, so that ruins it. So I offered to take a picture for them. I don't know what it is, but I quite like helping people take a decent picture, because I think quite a lot of people don't take great pictures. Now, I'm not an artist, I'm not a photographer in any way, shape or form, but I've seen people take pictures. I asked someone to take a picture of me once. I can't remember where I was, but I was standing in front of something behind me that's the main event, right? And they cut the top of it off, and I'm like, what's the point of that? Are you having a laugh? And some people take pictures and they just cut bits off, and it's just like, come on, you've gone to the place to go there. At least get a decent picture. So yeah, to any of you like helping strangers out, get a decent picture, because I don't know, it seems to be my quirk. Now I've been told there's a Lego model of the cathedral up here, so I've been hunting around and I found it. This looks fantastic. There's almost 300,000 pieces. It took 3 years to build. You ain't gonna believe this because I'm still dumbfounded, but this weighs 750 kilos. 750 kilos. It's incredible, isn't it? Honestly, this is fantastic. This is the museum as well, so you can pay to go in here. £7.50. Looks incredible. So that Lego model actually helped raise £300,000 for the cathedral. It's brilliant, it really is. Now, I would have looked around the museum, but I think the service might have finished. So I'm gonna quickly go in and see if I can have a little look around the main area. Fingers crossed, right? I can roam around now. Look at this. I just met this lovely couple as well. This happens to me all the time at the moment. When I couldn't get in, and they're photographers, they wanted to have a little look around as well. I met a lovely couple called John and Rachel. Had a fantastic chat from them. They've been married, I think, like 55 years, and photographers for forever onwards since then, traveling the world, taking photographs everywhere they go, and doing it as a living. It's, yeah, I love meeting new people. Just look at that. That is stunning. A piece of art. It really is. Architectural masterpiece. Look at me, eh? Look at me. Architectural masterpiece. Yeah. I know big words. The one benefit of waiting till the end is that you've literally got the place to yourself. There's virtually no one here now. Wow, that is a fantastic cathedral. It really is. I'm definitely going to come back when there's not a service on next time. And I'm going to do all the tours because there's so much you don't know about that place. And you need a tour to be able to even scratch the surface. Just look at that. Now there's the castle. I'm not too sure what all these are, but there is so much to do around here. I think I'm now going to just take a little wander down the hill, see what I can find. Maybe some shops, maybe a little bit of food. Yeah, there is so much to do around here, so much history. It's just, yeah, love it, absolutely love it. Just looking at that in the background as I'm walking away. Incredible. Just walking down the hill and this shop caught my eye. I had to come in. You know I love a shop. It's got loads of bits and bobs. I think I'm going to see if they've got a sticker for the motorhome, for the sticker wall of like Durham. Oh look, these are the glass ornaments again, like my nan used to have. They're brilliant, they really are. Ah, yep, here we go. Sticker for the sticker wall, love it. Just outside this place called Tango, and the menu looks pretty good, to be fair. I might have to come back up here if I don't find anything else, because oh, it's right next to Fat Hippo. Now Fat Hippo I have been to in, I think it was in Glasgow, and it was a fantastic burger. It really was. It was beautiful, but I'm led to believe this place, Tango, is on the same level as Fat Hippo. Now that's a sentence I never thought I'd hear myself saying. Fat Hippo on the same level as Tango, or Tango on the same level as Fat Hippo. But now I'm just in a bit of a tease. I don't know what to look at. I've not eaten yet today, so I knew I was coming out, and I thought, well, I'll wait until I come out and I'll have something nice. But now I've got wings, chicken burgers, and oh, I'll be honest, I have no idea where I'm going. Just enjoying walking around the little streets, to be fair. Got lots of coffee shops, lots of little eateries, fantastic places to eat. In the summer, I bet this place is packed, absolutely rammed. I bet it is full on. Oh, here we go, we're on the river. Ah, this is quality. Right, I think I'm gonna make my way back over the bridge and go back to one of them burger places because, you know, why not? I mean, I could keep going that way, but I think the good stuff will be in the heart here. I say that with no knowledge of where things are or what things are about. But yeah, I'm going to take a little wander back. I think I might go and try that tango. This is another place just like Edinburgh that I wouldn't want to see. I would want to see it in the snow and the ice, but I wouldn't really want to be walking around because look at it. You'd be going downhill. I would end up on my arse 100%. Now, if you don't like hills or walking, or you've got mobility issues, then you're definitely going to need to plan your route around here. There's plenty going on, there is, and there's plenty to see. And I definitely recommend you come to Durham because the cathedral alone is fantastic. But then, yeah, just walking around. But it is very hilly, as you can see. Now, I've said it, I've only scratched the surface of this place, but I'm here right now, and there's just tons. You know, when you look at everything around, there is loads of stuff to do and see. This place has got a right mixed bag feeling to it. It feels like a bit like Hereford, a bit like Shrewsbury, like the streets and the history and everything. But then that cathedral that I was mixing up with, because I thought I'd been here. As soon as I got there, I was like, have I been to this one before? And I've just forgot. But I hadn't. It was, and I always get it wrong, but it's Ely Cathedral. When I went there, it's just, there we go, Ely Cathedral, just north of Cambridge. And that was a fantastic cathedral, which I actually done the tour on that, and I got to go to the top on the outside. I actually did a video, so I'll link that below, because that was really good. But yeah, it's got a right mixed bag feeling. All right, this is a bit of all right. Let's have a little look at the menu, shall we? Oh my God, I'm just looking at their festive menu. And they've got, I love the names these places are coming up with. It's really, places are really up in their game, they really are. Oogie Boogie wings, crispy buffalo wings tossed in black garlic and maple glaze, finished with chili char dust and a blue cheese mayo. Oh yeah. Then they got pigs in blankets, honey glazed sausages wrapped in streaky bacon, served with a bacon gravy dipping sauce. Now this one again is named after something. Come on, drop it in the comments. The Tango Moist Maker. What is that from? I'll give you a hint. It's a TV show. Crispy fried turkey breast, beef patty, herby stuffing patty, mash, cheddar, gravy soaked middle bun, finished with cranberry mayo and rich chicken gravy. Are you kidding me? What is this Christmas menu? Not only have they got some banging burgers on this menu, but then they've got homemade sauces and homemade dips. And that's where you get me. That's where you make your money with me. What's that? Diablo. And in brackets it says contains meat. I'm having it just because of that. You guys know I'm a wings and a burger man. I really am. There's no getting around it. I've asked you this before, and I'm going to ask you again. Have I got a problem? Because I get so freaking excited with food, and I just love it. This is my thing. Food is my thing. It's just, I just love this, and I want to try it all. I really do, but I can't. I really can't. And I've ordered a little bit too much because I want to try it. I'm going with the Oogie Boogie wings. I got to try them wings because it's black garlic and maple glaze. Come on, black garlic and then blue cheese mayo. We're on that. On that. Not too sure how spicy they're going to be with that chili char dust, but you know, you'll only see me crying on camera if they really are. For mains, I've gone with the Van Man, which is double cheese, crispy bacon, slow cooked onions, hash brown burger sauce. That sounds like a winner. And then it comes with skin on fries, and I believe, I think if you see all the fries there, they're the topped fries. You've got a little plus sign. I think that's how much it is to add the dirtiness to your fries with your burger. So I've gone with the bacon gravy fries. Beef and bacon gravy, grated cheese. I mean, that's naughty. That is naughty. Ah, look at these. Look, you can smell the black garlic straight away. Look how insane they look. You can smell the garlic and the sweetness in the air. I mean, I can see the chili flakes as well. So I'm hoping these ain't gonna blow my head off. Right, here we go. They're beautifully crispy, but so juicy and sweet. There's a very slight warmth, just a tickle, just to say, I am here, don't forget about me. This looks mad. Look at these fries. And then we got the burger. Oh yeah, look, look, look. And then this is the Diablo sauce. Now this I'm a bit anxious about. Not the crispiest of fries, but very good flavour. Let's get in on the cheese and gravy. Look! That gravy is insane. Burger time. Here we go. Look at this. I went for a single because it's just going to be too much. But there we go. Look at that. Here we go. That burger's got a crisp crunch on the outside, but it's still juicy, so juicy and succulent in the inside. Time to try this Diablo sauce. And this, I've tried everything else now, so if I've ruined my dinner, I've ruined my taste buds, then at least I've tried everything. Ooh, that was on a soak. If you don't like spice, don't get the Diablo sauce. I only got it because it contained meat. Wow. Oh, it's as hot as a devil's arsehole. That was good. That was good. As always, I always have a little bit too much, hence the reason of the doggy bag. But the burger itself, 14 quid. Don't think that was bad at all. I asked the waitress about some other places and she said that they've got some other restaurants. It's not like a chain or anything, but they've got other restaurants attached to this one, and they've got one called Whitechurch, and it's a really good breakfast place apparently. Don't think I'm going to get a chance to try it, but yeah, if it's anything to go like that, then that should be a banging place. So if any of you have tried that, then please let me know, because I'll add it to my list next time I'm back. I'm led to believe the last bus is just before 7. It's 20 to 7, and I don't know if that means they then lock the gate at the park and ride. I'm not too sure, so gonna have to go try and find the bus quick. I mean, hey, if I'm locked in, what am I gonna do? I'll have to stay there, right? Hello, mate.
Right.
Thank you very much. Made it. Should get back to the park and ride. Yeah, it's just about 7 o'clock, so find out whether they've locked the car park or not very shortly. Right, I tried to ask the bus driver if I could stay here if they locked the gate. I've just seen on the wall there, and I think this is the same notice. Yeah, it says, warning, this site offers free parking for users of the park and ride bus service only. It's locked at 7 o'clock, which is, I think that's probably like in 2 minutes. Vehicles locked in the site may be issued with a £50 penalty notice charge. To request your release of your vehicle, please telephone, and there may be a £75 release fee. Right, let's have a look what time it is, shall we? Because I am the only one left in this car park. The gate is still open, thankfully. What is the time? It's 1 minute past 7. Let's get a wriggle on and get out of here. I've just stopped right in front of the gate because I need to find a park up. So if someone does come along right now and they're about to lock the gate, I'll just go straight out. But I'm just going to sit here now for 5 minutes, let the engine warm up whilst I find a park up, I suppose. Right, I've had a quick look on Google Maps and I'm parked for the night, and I found one which is about 2.5 miles away, right next to a river, so it looks nice. I reckon it should be a winner. So yeah, let's go and have a little look, shall we? That park up is a no-go. The entrance to get in that is really, really tight. It's on a main road as well to get in it, so I couldn't get footage, but I'll put a picture up now of Google Street View. Yeah, that's a tight entrance. Did not expect that. Yeah, found somewhere else. Well, let's try that one. So this is a massive car park. I think that's like a council office just over there. Now this car park is on a massive like slope, but that seems to be an all right position there. So yeah, I'm going to go in the motorhome now, check it out. It should be all right, to be fair. I'm not exactly staying here for long. it's just tonight. But yeah, I'll show you this in the morning. Oh, right, it's time to get warm because it is cold out there. Now, like I said, this park up isn't too level, but it'll do for a night. Nice and quiet. I'll show you around in the morning because it's pitch black out there. You can't see a thing. Now, you guys know I love wild camping. It's my bread and butter. I love it. But I'm a power hungry guy. I really am. I've got more tech and gadgets you can shake a stick at. Now, when it comes to powering them, you've got pretty much 3 options. One's are very unrealistic. Don't use power. The other 2 options you've got is a full built-in system or a power bank, and that's where this bad boy comes in. This is the latest from EcoFlow, the Delta 3 Max Plus, and it is an industry first. It's a 2 kilowatt battery, but it packs an absolute punch at 3,000 watts inverting power. I mean, that's brilliant, right? But it don't stop there. It can punch 3,900 watts with X boost and surge at 6,000 watts. Now, this model is loaded with ports. You've got your typical USB type A port, you've got 3 USB type C ports, 1 at 140 watts, 2 at 45 watts, all perfect for your iPhones, your MacBooks, your laptops. You've then got your 12-volt cigarette lighter and your Anderson port, plus 4 AC outlets. Now, recharging is an absolute dream. Now, it can accept recharging from all methods, 1,000 watts of solar, alternator, AC, DC, you name it, you got it. But the real kicker is it can recharge from 0 to 80% in about 47 minutes, and it'll be full in just under an hour. I use EcoFlow products for everything, for powering my deep fat fryer out in the summer, for powering my fridge, for powering the entire motorhome and recharging. I do my ice maker, I do my laptops outside, you name it. If it needs power, EcoFlow has got me covered. They really have. They have got me out of sticky situations more times than I can remember. But they're fantastic because they're portable units. So like I say, I can take them outside and I can use my laptop, or I can use my deep fat fryer and cook outside in the summer, not clogging up the motorhome, and being able to use portable power anywhere I want. Now, this is expandable up to 10 kilowatt hours. Not only that, but it comes with a new smart technology, Smart Port Priority Tech. So basically, you can prioritize the ports that you want in the app to keep powered for longer. So if the power is running down, you can then choose in the app which tech needs to be powered because it's important to you, be it your fridge, your lights, your Wi-Fi, or your sleep apnea machine. Anything like that, you can choose which port you want to keep powered for longer, and then it will direct all the power to that port, which is fantastic. This is going to last you a long time, and it's expandable, like I say, which means it can grow with you for many years to come. The batteries are going to last for 10 years at a minimum. 10 years. I don't know what lasts 10 years these days, really don't. You've got a massive 3,000 watt inverter in there, which is an industry first. The predecessor from this was the EcoFlow Delta 2, which was a brilliant unit. It really was. I had it for a long time, but the Delta 2 Max only peaked at 2,400 watts. So this is a massive increase. It really is. And you know, it's just for those products that just peak a little bit, and this can just sit there cushy. It really can. Now, you guys know EcoFlow have always got a cheeky deal on, so make sure you scan the QR code up here, click the link in the description, head on over, and make sure you use the code URBAN to grab yourself a cheeky little discount. I'm going to go kick back, unwind with a Pepsi Max. Good morning. This was an absolute corker. I got such a good night's sleep. I overslept a little bit, I'll be honest. There's a bit of road noise now, but last night this place was a ghost town, an absolute ghost town. And I was right, this is Durham County Council's office. Thank you, Durham County Council. If you do want to come here, then I'll show you the what 3 words. It is Opera Boot Nail. Opera Boot Nails. There we go. Now, like I say, this is quite a steep car park. Seems to be very popular with the dog walkers. You got a lot of dog walkers coming here and running the dog around the field. But yeah, had a fantastic day walking around Durham yesterday. I cannot wait to come back and spend a lot more time here because this place needs more than a day, 100%. There is so much to do and so much to see in the city. It's unreal, it really is. Right, the sun is coming out, the sun is shining. I'm a bit late behind schedule because I slept like a baby last night and had a cheeky lay-in. I'm now going to hit the road and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, bye.